All right, and next, the news that you've been waiting for. You've been dying to hear this news. It's the news that you probably don't care about, but you probably should, maybe or maybe not care about, and that is 7 to 10 digits. The phone, that thing in your hand that you hardly ever use to actually make a phone call, just so you know, we used to be able to make seven-digit phone calls. You could call your local bakery, your local coffee shop, and you could just dial 7 digits. Well, coming on October 24th, you can no longer do that. So they are removing the 7-digit dialing frequency as a capability. So this is going to also impact text messaging. It's going to impact landline phones, cell phones, and VoIP systems. So it's going to impact the entire ecosystem of phone numbers that we know. For me, like I just save everyone's phone number as a 10-digit number on my phone. I don't even think about it anymore. But if you are sitting there trying to hand dial 7 digits, just know that it literally will not work anymore in October of this year. What's fascinating to me is that it took us this long to get to this point where we're like, you know what, 7-digit numbers no longer work.
That's right. And so, I mean, you're saying that like from the standpoint, we're not adding extra digits. We're just including the area code.
Yes, we're not adding extra digits. We're just including the area code from now on. And if you don't include the area code, like the phone call does not work. It just goes to a recording. And this was news to me that I didn't know that I needed to know either, because I would have thought that I would have still thought the assumption of if I'm in a 512 area code, I could dial a 512 number without dialing the area code. That's been like a common thing for forever.
Yeah, I think this is just really this is the move, right? The move from, a landline to a cell phone number. And that whole process of becoming like a telephone number is quite literally for texting and for calls, and really doesn't even have any relationship as to where you sit anymore. Like that's your point of origination. That was where you originated your phone number.
Yep.
But where you are now and how that may be related to even a Google number. So it may be, that number has changed. Like its meaning has changed. Yeah. It's quite literally just a number now. Doesn't really mean a whole lot more.
Yeah, and I also wanted a news story that I could just buzz us out super early, because that's it. That's all there is to it.
I thought there was more to it. There really isn't.
There really isn't.
You don't have to change anything. You don't have to change like how you record telephone numbers inside of Salesforce or anything along those lines.
Nope, you don't. But just so you know, if you try to dial 7 digits after October 24th, it's not going to work.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Now, that's not to say you're going to wake up one day and say, we've arrived, we've adapted. It's a constant struggle and a constant battle to continuously adapt.
We've adapted. We're there.
Here.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
Well, there's a great saying that kind of builds on what you just mentioned, which is like, how do you open up a small business? You open up a big one.